Today on My Favorite Foods, chocolatey goodness. Starting with some bittersweet chocolate that I'm going to melt. Now over a double boiler, but never touching the surface of the water. So you see how there's a lot of space there, and I just want to bring that to a very, very gentle, not even simmer. Now for my mixture. Starting with a couple of large eggs. Now I like using brown sugar here. It gives me a richer, deeper, more molasses sort of flavor. And everything is done by hand here. So you can make this so easily. Look at that. Now you see those brown lumps I have in there? I want to make sure that I work that nicely because this is going to give me that beautiful brownie sheen crackle on top. Vanilla. Who doesn't love it? I mean, I love it. Now this is just the way I always learn to cut a vanilla bean. And I want to get every last little drop of it. Ooh, that's a juicy one. Look at that. Of course you can go with just vanilla extract, but let it be pure, please. No imitation here. Pinch of salt. Okay, a little bit more. If you're measuring, and you should be, it's a 1/4 teaspoon exactly of kosher salt I'm using. Controversy. Ooh, what's this? We'll get back to that. Okay, look at what my chocolate needs to look like. I don't touch it. People like to fuss too much with the chocolate. You let it melt, then you stir it. You see how that was hardly boiling at all? I'm going to let that cool. Now I add my extra virgin olive oil. Yes, we're making brownies with extra virgin olive oil. Don't knock it till you try it. I just want to swirl this together. The chocolate has cooled just slightly. It can be warm but not hot. And I want to work this until I can see myself. Just messing with you. Okay, now chocolate is going to go into my egg mixture. And I'm using just a spatula here. I want to make sure everything is blended nicely. Chocolate. Now I'm sifting my dry ingredients. I'm just using all-purpose flour with a little bit of baking powder to this. And for a little extra oomph, I'm going with some cocoa powder. The cocoa powder really makes them a little more fudgy. So that's all going in together. Oh, who's excited? Oh. So here, I'm not really folding, but I don't want to develop the gluten. So I don't want to get a whisk and start really whipping this around because that's going to start agitating the flour and they're going to be tough. But I do want to work it thoroughly. Oh, we're slowing it down now. Chocolate. Wow, silky. Okay, enough of that. Now you may want to reach for some nuts here. Hazelnuts, really nice and sophisticated. Pecans could be great, a little bit sweeter. Or walnuts, love those. But I'm going with no nuts at all. Now I'm pouring it into a prepared pan. This is lined with parchment. Pay no attention to this pan. This is a commercial paper pan. But any sort of a baking dish that you have, as long as you line it with parchment paper, will be great. 350 is my temperature. No convection. I want it to cook in a still oven. Look at those bubbles. Now you want to keep your eye on the time here. This was about 15 to 16 minutes. That's it. Oh, look at that crackly top. That's what I'm talking about, right? That's a perfect brownie. If you want them more gooey, cook them a little bit less. Who wants a slice? Oh, you're gonna love it. So sophisticated, so beautiful, so simple. Look at that fudginess. Oh, fudgy. Not too sweet, and that olive oil is actually beautiful. It's fruity, it's amazing with this chocolate. You gotta try these brownies. See you next time on another helping of My Favorite Foods. Thank you.